What's going on, guys? No, I didn't die. I didn't go anywhere either. Unfortunately, I'm still here. But I haven't made a video on L1 training in quite a while, about 3 months, or YouTube, same amount of time. So been pretty crazy, I'll tell you what's going on. We were looking at bigger buildings because we run out of space. We had our training event. The landlord was not going to put in air conditioning. It's getting hot here in Oklahoma, and we couldn't hold classes anymore. So that kind of gave it a bust for that. And then the space wasn't big enough just to do ADAS calibrations. We're getting so many cars in and out. We had no parking. So we got a new building. So I'm in the building now. It is much larger. We're right at about 3,500 square feet. We're double where we were. Had a lift put in Friday. Today is a Monday. I don't know when this video will get released, but so we got a lift in. We got a car here from another shop, a 77 280Z. Does not start, has no power to the injectors. That's where I'm at so far. Haven't looked at a wiring diagram or anything yet. Just had a quick stab at it, which is against my process, but that's what we did. We have this 2008 Ford Escape manual transmission, El Manuel. Had a ABS module loses comm after about 2 minutes of driving. Had Zach 1, because I have 2 Zachs now, which you guys I haven't really shown yet, but we have another employee, both named Zach, both last name C. I don't know why I did that, but I did it to myself. So that car, Zach 2 went and looked at it first, said, hey, we got to tear apart part of the steering column, or the center console. The shop said, just go ahead and take it to your new shop, which we've been here less than a week. I still have boxes everywhere. I'm still trying to put stuff up. I mean, I'm still wiring stuff, adding in circuits, putting shelving in. We're building a little, for over here, there'll be a big loft that covers the whole area. It's about 9 foot tall, give us a second story of storage. Got my buddy Enrique coming to do that. Maybe I'll film a little bit of that while he's here so you can kind of see the construction. Zach 1 got back to the shop early because he got all his jobs done that we had promised out for today. So he came and looked at this thing. Found there's a connector underneath the center console that was partially disconnected, so I'm not sure the story on that. I would be filming these things, but I'm still trying to do construction. I got tons of modules I'm in the middle of process fixing on the bench, so I promise I will get to filming. I have tons of content. We are super busy. It's ridiculous. So that's these 2 cars on this side of the shop. On the other side of the shop, which will be the ADAS side, there's not going to be a lift over here. We have a 2020 Volkswagen Jetta. This car got a replacement distance sensor in the front. So we did the commissioning, is what Otis calls it, commissioning of the front distance sensor assembly, and then we set up Target, which the Volkswagen Target's crazy expensive, but put Target up and did the calibration, so got that car done. In the middle of putting together the programming cart. So the programming cart's kind of got there's some Cardax and a Bosch in there. We got the 2020 Supra programming cable, Nissan oxy detection system, recall, Trionic cable, got the HP tuners. Got a couple launch, I think Diag that somebody sent me. We're checking that out. Got a consult, one of my consults is here at the shop. iScan, the Hyundai VCI's out. We use the pods now, but every once in a while I still run an old version of ABS. Yeah, the MDI, the micropod, yeah. Well, I don't know if you've even seen that. Oh, there we go. Micropod. It's kind of hard to look at and see. But anyways, we don't have all the tools up yet. I'm still trying to transfer stuff from one side to the other. We've got lots of like my old Star Mobiles up here, a couple of old Tough Books, a couple of the newer Dell laptops we use, some Blue Box stuff, our Mazda VCM2 and our extra Ford one. We've got a Ford one in every van. We only have one Mazda one. So yeah, we got a bunch of just stuff we're trying to get put up. We kind of have it everywhere. I got my toolboxes moved in today. They dropped those off. Yeah, so it's been pretty crazy. We moved the shop at the same time. Right now, we're going to be closing on our new house in like 4 days. Not making like some big major upgrade or anything. We're just moving out a little farther away out of town. We do got a little more land But it's an old house, moved into a house built 40 years ago, so it's just a really good deal for how much land it is. It's hard to pass up at this point in time. You know, houses are going for nuts right now. I don't know if you guys have paid attention, but it is in August of 2021. So during this time, houses are crazy. I purchased my house, and I'll just tell you guys up front, I purchased my house 6 years ago almost, and I paid $138,000 for that house. We just sold that house for $210. So pretty crazy, almost $135 a square foot is what we sold it for, and we bought it for less than $100 a square foot. So price went nuts. So we would not have done that, because then I would have had to just spend that money that I made, the extra money, on the new house, right? Because everything's inflated. But we found this house was a for sale by owner, and this guy is crazy particular on who he would sell this house to, because it's surrounded by 100 acres of land that he grew up on. He grew up on a 350-acre dairy farm here, and so this land was given to him by his aunt and uncle, and he still lives on it. So he built this house a long time ago for him and his daughters. He, in 2006, built himself a new house, gave this house to his daughter. She mortgaged it and then left, took the money and left. So he had to buy back from the bank, and he's been real particular about who's going to be his neighbor. So I have some amazing kids, and that was part of what let him pick us, was that he, you know, we were married. He was like, he wouldn't sell it to a non-married couple. There was a couple, we have a contingency. We had to sell our house, had to get financing for it. You know, I don't have that much cash laying around. Even if I sold my house, I don't have that much equity left. So we have a contingency to purchase this house, that we have to sell our house. Well, a couple from California came to look at the house after us, and he opted to not sell to them because they weren't married. So this guy's pretty old school. And then he said our kids were awesome. So when he met my daughters, Rylan and Bailey, he said they were very well behaved, and he would love to have us living next to him. So this is going to be our kind of forever property. So I'll show you guys a video of that when we get there. But it's an old house, 40-year-old house, but it's got 5.5 acres. So we get some acreage out there, and it's not much more than what I owed. It's not much more than what I paid for my other house. So we're not like moving to some big mansion or nothing, guys. But I do got a good amount of property, and in Oklahoma, it's really nice. Still pretty close to town. So yeah, that's where the shop is. It's still, like I said, in a total level of disarray. There should be nothing there in the center. My desk is going to go back over there. That's where the white desk is mine. The roll-around white with the wood top, that is my EEPROM and module bench flashing, and I'm going to be bench flashing one here in just a minute. I got to do a old school GM one. It's for a 92 Astro van. The shop asked me to program it. So we got there, and I had an aftermarket radio, a bunch of wiring and stuff. So we said, hey, give us the old module and give us the new module. This came in an AC Delco box. It's pretty grubby looking, but brand new, reman, brand new used. It is a AC Delco part though, luckily. No Cardone or Dorman or whatever. And so I'm gonna bench flash that here in a minute and get that done. Then I've also got, let's see here. I'm probably not gonna have time to film these, honestly, but I've got this GPEC 2 module that's out of a Jeep that's no com. I got a dead coil driver in this. This is a CNG truck, so we need to fix this PCM because it's an aftermarket flash. And then of course that bench flash on that GM. And then, so yeah, that's where we're at. We're moved into the shop. We have a bunch of cars coming in here. We're full on mobile jobs, so Liz and the two Zachs are out doing mobile jobs every day. The schedule's full. It's just been super crazy. So I just wanted to kind of make a video. It's running kind of long, I apologize, but it is, I want to let everyone know I'm still here. I'm still going to make videos. We still got a bunch of content that's going to come out. I just have to get my house moved, the shop moved, get kind of calmed down with all that stuff. The kids are starting school. It's nuts. So it's just been a super crazy couple months leading up into this. Getting everything ready. This building took 2 months longer than it was supposed to. It was supposed to be in this building June 1st. It is August 16th. And we've been in it less than a week. So, and then I come in this morning, and you can't see it now, but there was a huge puddle of water here, where in that back corner where I pulled the paneling, there's a leak. So, brand new construction building, and there's a leak. There's also a leak at the back door. So I had to get up all the stuff off the floor. There was a puddle about right in here. Just a small one, so a bit of a leak. I've got a hold of the landlord. He's going to come check that out, but that's where we're at. So I appreciate everyone hanging with me. I'm sorry I haven't done that. I've been trying to keep up with comments. Don't forget to send all your questions to techquestions@l1training.com and I'll get those answered. But you will see I've got some video content banked. I just haven't had any time to produce it. I actually even have a video for Train by Techs that Liz did using the Pico. So you guys, please hang out. Please like, subscribe, comment. I promise I will be back with new content soon. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. Have a good evening, and all of those other things that I always say.